I made it. And with that, hello, welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Ranger Weekend Review. I am Liz, and we are gonna do what we can tonight. That's the theme of tonight. I am mentally gonna do everything I can, and we're gonna get through some news, and hopefully we're gonna have some few laughs, have some fun. Yeah, and end the week on a high note. Right, hello, everyone. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Hey, everybody up in chat already. And oh my gosh, Moira, if you're still in there, thank you so much for the $4.99 money for the beer fund. Have a great weekend. Funny story, I actually ran out because I was like, I need to get beer for the show tonight. And I didn't see it in the back. We actually had plenty of beer, so yeah, I've got extra beer tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. Can you not hear me? Can y'all hear me? I see Alan is maybe having some sound issues. So what's up, everyone? Trent Lee, Alan, Alexis, Larry, Orange Ranger, I'm Negro, Hordell, what's up, everyone? Mike, Christian, hey, everyone. Sorry if I missed you. Toxic Berry, what's up? All right. Yep, can hear me. Good. Good. So I guess I can take that starting soon thingy off because technically we have started, right? So let's get rid of that. We'll keep that up. For craps and giggles, wait, here we go. Alcohol warning. I'm going to be drinking, so if YouTube can't make me think that it's for 13 and under. And, yeah, here we go. We're just going to throw this up real quick. We're going to do. Range for your computer starts right now. Done. There we go. I never updated it with the, new one. That's fine. It's been a week. It's been a few weeks. Alright, thanks y'all for, thank you for telling me that sounds okay. Twin sister, Arthur, James, Paul, what's up, everyone? Cordell, yeah, man. I'm just cracking this open now. If you want me to say, I'll say it really quick. It's for posterity at this point. Happy Friday, Range. You know what? We're not even waiting 5 minutes. I'm just getting into this. This is where the brain is right now. Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. You made it another week, so welcome to the Ranger Weekend Review, the show that goes over everything that happened in your world of Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. They wear spandex. I'm going to cover it. They wear metal suits. I'm going to cover them, too, including Godzilla, although we actually don't have any Godzilla news this week. We have Ultraman news this week, but we don't have Godzilla news this week. I am so sorry to our lizard reptilian overlord. What do we got this week? We're gonna talk a little bit about I forgot to crack open the beer at the thing. This is why, and now I'm being punished, right? Let's see. What are the biggest news stories of the day? Also, kids, don't ever pour beer over your, $100 mechanical keyboard because it's probably a bad idea. I am a trained professional. Don't try this at home. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Beast Morphers, Jason coming back, all that jazz. We're going to talk about the team up a little bit, get us hyped up for it because it has not aired yet, but the other ones have. So we can chat about those for a little bit. Obviously, Jonathan Entwistle taking over. I mean, we're going to talk about the biggest thing, though. I mean, the biggest thing with the Power Rangers this week, which is crazy that it is not Jason returning. It is, in fact, Jonathan Entwistle taking over Power Rangers at the helm between movies and television, which was so good. I actually had to make a video of it this week, which, is telling you something because right now my mental state is less than ideal. So, I had to. It's huge. What's up? Arthur James, Metal Rant Gaming. Yo, what's up? Just woke up. Good morning to you. Where are you at? You on the other side of the pond? No, that'd be like 3:30 in the morning. Maybe work afternoons. That's all right. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, we got all of that in Power Ranger news. Let me actually pull my I don't have my notes screen up on the right screen, so let me take a look at that real quick. Obviously, Gaim, we don't have all the information yet, but we were teased about a bunch of Gaim stuff coming up, including that CSM, which is a huge thing. Morphin Meat is happening this weekend, and some Ultraman stuff. But this gaming news, Legacy Wars as well. Here's the thing with my shitty mental state right now. I may have skipped over some small stories or whatever. I'm just gonna talk about a few topics tonight, and if this takes 30 minutes, 45 minutes, that's gonna be it. I don't want to try to push it, but I really had to make a show for you guys because I feel like I owe you a show because I never miss a week, and the fact that I missed last week, and then coming into this week, I knew I couldn't. I knew I couldn't miss it. So, let's get all over there. Before anything else, by the way, also, thank you to my Patreons, because, if you don't stay till the end of the video, thank you so much to them for helping make this and all videos possible. And let's just go ahead and move on to some Ranger news. We're going to go ahead and talk about the biggest story. I love this picture because it just kind of looks like a mugshot, and it made me chuckle. Let me take that alcohol warning off real quick. Nobody needs to see that anymore. Everybody knows we got drinks 4 days. So this is Jonathan Entwistle, right? He has now been tasked because this, and if you've been following along with the show, I've been talking about this for a while, but E1 Entertainment is taking over a lot of this stuff from Hasbro. And not taking over as in like they're buying it from Hasbro. Hasbro bought E1 Entertainment. And they said, hey, we have a Power Ranger. And then like, hey, you two, you would work really good with you. Now kiss. So now E1 Entertainment is kind of taking over everything. And do I own any Beast Morphers toys? Yes, I do. And I can show you some a little bit. So he's taking over everything. Movie and TV. We are getting Praise Zordon! Guys, we are getting a universe that's going to be spanning the movies and the television show by one guy. One guy. And I think I could tell you this isn't going to be a far stretch, but if any of you guys have been reading the comic books lately, I forgot it, didn't I? I forgot Mighty Morphin 50. Son of a... All right. I didn't put a picture. No, actually, I do have an image for Mighty Morphin 55, but I was planning on bringing my copy down because I actually just read it tonight. So, watch me. Now kiss. Right, Orange Ranger. So, what do you think? I am hyped. I am ready because right now, where we're at Power, I mean, it's very status quo, but it's also like, things are going well, but on the Power Ranger front, like, views aren't there and whatever, and even though Beast Morphers is really good, Power Rangers is really, really stagnant. And so, what this can hopefully bring, and I mean, I'm talking like, a huge sites. We're talking about this. And so, what I want to see is, I want to see this world where maybe the movie starts something, and, they're like, hey, we got our powers. Because what happens between the two big bads? And this is actually something I kind of want to make a video, and it's going to be my fan theory about, what the heck is going on. But I would love to say thank you to Alan Wilkinson for the £5 through Super Chat. You over in the UK. Thank you for the £5. Hey, Liz, stay strong. Hopefully there's a Kids Ranger show while Entwistle is doing his for teens thing, right? Okay, so let's talk about that. First off, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. It's going to, I'll tell you where all that money's going to. It's going to finish my studio. I actually got some really fun stuff in for my birthday, a little early, so I'll tell you guys in a bit. But again, Jonathan Entwistle, I want to see, either you start with the origin story. You start with the 5 Rangers and you have the first battle, or maybe you just have the first one be a huge battle and they already have powers, and then maybe you can do an origin story. But what I'm loving is the fact that if he's going to be in charge, can you imagine, of the cinematic universe and the television universe, if Hasbro could commit to say, look, we're going to make a Power Ranger movie every 3 years, could you imagine what you could tell in the show over the course of 3 years? That's fine, Kelly. Your Christmas? Oh, come on. You know what? I'm not even gonna judge, because one, the weather is absolute shite right now in St. Louis. It is horrible. It is dreary. It's like 40 degrees and drizzling. It might as well be Christmas. And two, Kelly Potter has 2 daughters that are teenagers, and if they both want to put that tree up and it keeps them from killing each other, then we do this. Then we let it go. Absolutely. I think MMPR Shattered Grid Comics have upped the game. Would love to see it turn into a live-action series or even an animated series. And exactly, that's another thing people don't say, rumors in. What if we're getting an animated Power Rangers show? Are they gonna reboot? Are they gonna do a different series? Are they just gonna do Shattered Grid, which would be Mighty Morphin? But you guys know where I'm coming at with this. So when it comes down to it, do you want to see, I don't know, what do you want to see with this guy taking over everything? Is he just gonna take over, let's say, whatever comes after Dino Fury? Because Dino Fury right now is like, it's in the bag. If they're already writing the scripts, if they're already filming it, they already have an idea of completely where season 1 and maybe season 2 will go. And remember, if you remember back, it was about 3-4 weeks ago, we had found that thing where Dino Fury might potentially be a 44 episode season. Now, it all came down to wording, and so some people think that it's still maybe not the truth, or it's just the way it's worded, but it could still be a possibility if we have 44 episodes, because remember that Nickelodeon contract is down to 1 year. Folks, 1 year. We don't know where Power Rangers is going to land after this. Could it be Nickelodeon? Could it be Netflix? I have no idea. Could it be some Hasbro streaming service? Who knows? But we're going to be getting Power Rangers. And if we can get a continuous, steady plot that goes between the films and the television shows, I'm really telling you, I think Power Rangers can actually break into a new level. And that's what I think we're all hoping for. I think not only one, we all just want to see a good movie, right? We just want a good TV show. And that's what we want at the end of the day. I just want a good show that I can turn on. I cannot groan. I don't have to go, oh, yeah. Because there have been episodes, believe me, in the last few years where you go, all right, I gotta watch. I have to watch this. I have to know what happens. Beast Morphers, I'm like, give me more. And I just want to see a good series and hopefully a movie that can at least get that sequel to get audiences going. And for the love of God, give them a decent toy line. Ugh. That movie toy line was absolute horrible. Dude, right? No canned farts. I love it. Has there been any fart jokes in Beast Morphers? I feel like there's maybe been like 1 or 2 because, I mean, they're kids. Fart jokes are funny, right? You don't need them every episode, though. So, this guy right here, he is going to take charge over the overseeing of Power Rangers television and movies. If I had to give you the quick 2-minute, that movie Toyland was a joke, right? Oh my God, it was horrible. I paid $2.50 for the Alpha and the Pink Ranger one on clearance, and even that, I'm like, it's about all it's worth, right? That was Designer Core. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, the movie Morpher. I'm sorry. I thought Orange Ranger was talking about that movie was being garbage. And I'm like, wasn't that bad? However, the movie Morpher was horrible, but they also didn't use it. Although the Dark Rangers did in the comics. If you read the comics. Man, so another thing about Entwistle, and this is, I'm going to go back to about 5 minutes ago for Alan Super Chat. what he was talking about what that Entwistle is doing for the 14s thing. Because one of the things we've definitely had been seeing with it was they were talking about the kid aspect and then potentially his. Which I'm not saying, because remember the last Power Ranger movie, it was like PG-13. It did not. Shouldn't we have gotten at least one F word in there? I don't think we did. That's fine. So, with the this is what I want from the movies. I want them getting their powers. I want a year or two, of the show, of being just them. But I don't think that works. I think they have to bring in Tommy really fast. So this is what I would love to see. They can go ahead and start with the Green Ranger attacking them. Start the movie with them already having powers. Then, go back to the show. And the TV show is their origins and how they got their powers. Right? And then they just have a little skip break. And all of a sudden the Green Ranger is there. And that will lead them all the way into the second movie, which could be the White Ranger. And Lord Zed, you see where I'm picking up here. And then you have a year or two of the White Ranger. And then they could have, I mean, I don't want to say it's so easy, but like, I could write a plot thing of what you could do for Power Rangers for like 7 years. I mean, I understand. I probably think about Power Rangers more than most people should ever think about Power Rangers. But it's true. So, yeah, man, I really hope. I think Entwistle has done his MO of shows is a lot of like coming of age teen stuff, which again, I mean, here we have Power Rangers, like, and you think, and I know someone was like coming of age, blah blah blah, but you got to think by the time you get to season 3, these Rangers want to go to college. This is a coming of age story, at least if you have to wait for the next year or two, because Rangers have to go to peace conferences. They have to make decisions over whether or not they're going to stay Rangers, and that kind of stuff I really, really would like to see. Going over to chat real quick. Do you think Dino Fury will be good or bad? I'm hoping it's going to be really good. I think they learned from what worked really well in Beast Morphers, and the suits and everything is, the suits are great. I love the suits, and I really love Tiramigo. He was like Rexy. So like in the Sentai, Rexy had a little bit more to it, but this time, Tiramigo is Red's Zord, but he also he shrinks down, and he learned how to speak Japanese from soap operas, and he hangs out with them, and he's really loyal, and he's adorable, and if anybody ever heard Tiramigo, I would cut them with 1,000 suns. I don't know if we're actually going to get him or not. But I'm hoping, man. Can't wait for Dino Fury. Can't wait for the lightning figures of those suits. No joke, right? This is my lightning figure. I don't even want to show it, but like, well, my daughter was playing. She was like, here's my gold GameStop exclusive Rita, and she's like, what is she? Eventually, I'm going to get those stands up. So, all right, we're just talking about Beast Morphers and Tiramigo now. So if you want to keep talking about Jonathan Entwistle, go ahead and do so in the chat. But we're going to go ahead and move on to... No, not really. We don't really have anything with this. I just had the picture, so I had to throw it up there. But seriously, guys, those suits are so good. They really, really are. I love them. Chat about Beast Morphers real quick. We got some awesome shots. This is... Y'all know it's coming. The big team up. It's on the way. And thanks to, publicity and PR of all of these things, we've actually gotten some really, really nice shots, like still images. And of course, I'm ganking all of them because they are way better than the screen grabs that I got. But this is a really great picture of Jason. On one hand, I'm like, he's got a funny face. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's Jason. I love him. Jason is one of my favorite Red Rangers. So, it was cool to see him back. I've already seen it. I'm not going to spoil it. But, guys, you really need to watch it if you haven't gotten a chance already. Well, that's another picture from it. But... y'all know who's coming back at this point, but it's gonna be fun. Please check it out. It's happening this Saturday. So we've already seen, can you tell Josh from Ladies where there's no proof of the range? If Josh says that his source says something, his source has been right for everything, so I'm not gonna tell him anything because he is the one that gets all the info. Rangers together to finish for further, obviously. Team ups tomorrow, but yeah, no spoilers, please, in chat. Arthur James, absolutely. No spoilers in chat, please. This is a spoiler-free zone. I have not talked about the team up. I watched it months ago, and I've still not talked about it because I just don't want you guys to be spoiled. So go watch it. It's cool. If you're watching like week to week to week, it's fantastic. I mean, you had the team up, you had the Dino Charge Rangers, and now you're getting these guys. That is true, Mike. That is a spoiler. All dogs go to heaven. It's very true. See you up there, Roscoe. He's a good pup. My thing dropped to concurrent viewers was 0. I was like, did I die? Nah, man. It's hard to talk about because I don't want to spoil it, so it's kind of hard to talk about. So that's about it. Next week, I'm going to be able to talk about the team up a little bit more, but I will say from the things that have aired, Zoe putting that collar on Keeper last week or the week before was just not cool. It was a good episode, a learning thing, but I'm like, dude, like, why do you frisbee throw that on? Although, again, gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure if I saw Keeper, I would try to lock him up too because he's creepy. Creepy Keeper all the way. Oh, so I went from 0 to 32 to 20, so I don't really know how many people are watching me, so thanks. Anyway, for hanging out and chatting some random stuff. What I do need to tell you about, though, real quick, is this amazing thing called The Unleashed. And The Unleashed is, if you guys were, sometimes you get a tweet and you go, eh? The Unleashed, if you liked HyperForce, it is a tabletop RPG. And you might recognize middle up top. That is Megan Camarena, who played Chloe, the pink HyperForce Ranger. She's playing a Fee in this, and they are superheroes. How do I explain? Some are like elemental, some have physical powers, some have whatever, but they all kind of have to go to a school to basically learn to control their powers so they can go back out to whatever. But once their power and the Unleashed, once it bursts out of them, I'm not good. Look, can I just be frank with you guys? Can I just use like mutants, wizards, Harry Potter, like all of that? They're kind of like mutants in the fact that they just have stuff. It manifests. They don't really know why, usually. I mean, if you want to talk back to mutant lore, hormones and being a teenager and very, very stressful situations that bring out loud things can help break out their mutation, which would also be like this for the Unleashed. So, it was great. It's at 8:30 Central Time on Wednesday, which is actually horrible because I am supposed to be... Hello, Kelly. I am trying... Roscoe was a good dog. So I'm supposed to be doing the Ranger Weekend Review prep on Wednesday night, and instead I was watching this. But it's really fun. Upper left-hand corner is the GM. She was fantastic, doing so many things. Fallen in love with the characters already. We don't know who the bottom right-hand guy is yet. I guess we will see him or meet him in the next episode. I think it's an 8-episode thing, and someone that you can't see in this picture is actually Melissa Flores, who was a producer on Beast Morphers, who had a hand in the comics, who had everything practically, not everything, because that would completely exclude Hyper RPG, but from the Saban brand of side, she was the one for HyperForce who was sitting in that studio every night, making sure everything was on the up and up with lore and anthology. And she is also one of them in charge of this. Guys, I watched episode 1. Those 3 hours flew by. Absolutely loved it. Please go give it a watch. It is on Strawberry 17. It's Strawberry 17 Plays. I believe I should put a link down below. But if you want to go check it out, it is on her Twitch channel. You can go ahead and just watch from her channel directly. I think there might be a commercial or two, whatever. But yeah, go ahead. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's Riftside. They've called it a few things. The Unleashed. Riftside High, Riftside Academy, but the Rift is where they live. It's a place outside of the human world where basically they can be free and not have to be tormented or persecuted by humans, because if we've all learned by the year 2020, thank you, Rita, for that quote right there, humans are trash. Thank you, Rita Repulsa. Humans are trash. So that was The Unleashed. Please go watch it if you can. I really recommend it. I'll be chatting about it every Wednesday. And let's go ahead and move on to that with comic news. And I want to mention that from stream really quick. Melissa's doing more things. Absolutely. Johnny, man, thank you so much for making it into the chat. Melissa also streams on Twitch. So if you don't know, she is very entertaining. If you want to go ahead and check her out on Twitch, there's actually a few. Spencer, yes, we can cancel the human race. I'm pretty sure we can after the end of this year. But Melissa also streams. Pauly Shearer, who played Bulk, he's also a streamer. I know. Oh my god, I'm blanking on Andros's real name. What? Andros, his real name, and I can't believe Christopher Kamen Lee. There we go. He's also a streamer. There's a few of them, so if you ever want to go check them out, yeah. Go grab them. See real quick, Entwistle. See also some game. Oh, let's talk about comic news. Really quick. Mighty Morphin 55 came out. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, that's my Blue's Clues voice right there. Remember when I said I have extra beer, and I've been streaming for 30 minutes, and I'm only halfway through my first one, man. Oh, Orange, thank you. Brennan Mejia has also, and Yoshi, that was who else I subbed to recently. Brennan Mejia and Yoshi, and I gotta throw this weird thing out about Yoshi. I know, this is a me thing, right? Just bear with me. I have to tell you this for my own sanity. You guys know I love Pokemon, right? And I talk about it. I talk about Pokemon YouTubers being some of my inspiration, right? Yeah, Lana, I just saw that chat. One of my biggest inspirations for making videos was a YouTuber by the name of Trainer Tips, and he does Pokemon videos, and one of the things that he really did at the beginning, which I got interested in, was he gave informational videos, and yet, excuse me, he went out, he made them look nice, but they were just informative videos, but they were great, and I love them, and he was a huge inspiration for me, right? So he's on Twitch now, because obviously everybody's streaming, because you can't freaking leave your house, because he lives in California. He is totally under lockdown right now. All of a sudden I look, and I'm like, I got an alert on my phone. It's like, Trainer Tips is live on Twitch. Among Us. Okay, that's cool. I get another one. Pokemon Master Holly is on Twitch, streaming Among Us, and I'm like, maybe they're playing together, because Pokemon Master Holly, another Pokemon YouTuber that I keep tabs on. Then I see Yoshi is same thing, and I'm like, there is no way the three of them are. Oh my god, guys, Yoshi. So I'm like, one of my absolute favorite Rangers ever is playing Among Us on Twitch with like my favorite YouTuber. It was. I'm watching, like, I had his stream up, I had Holly's stream up, I had Rev's stream up, I had Yoshi's stream up, and I was like Charlie with the things in the background, like the cigarette hanging out of my mouth. I'm like, aliens. It was, man, oh man, though, it was a lot of fun. It was crazy to watch. And actually, so tonight, after the stream is over, Hassan is doing a stream right now. If you don't know, he's playing Among Us, and I'm actually gonna go over there. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to go play Among Us for the first time. So I'll shoot you the link over to Hassan stuff when we're done, and go give him some love. as well. Another inspiration for me. He had 100,000 subscribers, and I went, man, if he didn't have 100,000 subscribers talking about Power Rangers, maybe I can get 5 or 10. Well, I have 5. Working on 10. Basically, yeah, I'm a Megazord comics about it, man. We talked about the NY stuff. We talked about the team up that's coming up. We're just talking about comics right now. But yeah, so comics, let's go right here. We have 55 came out. It is the last issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We already had our last issue of Go-Go Power Rangers. And I'm just gonna tell you this, just so you don't have to be spoiled later. The Green Ranger is actually, you don't know. I mean, you think you know, but you don't really know, because they don't show their face at the end. So we shall see, but it's gonna be leading directly in to Cordell. No spoilers, but that parallel issue 0 is it's great. I loved it. And again, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, because I know that just came out this week, and I try not to spoil comics when they first came out. So I will just tell you, it definitely goes right into a new era. Let's say it was a great fight to be the ending of 55, and it definitely left you going, okay, well, what's the next issue? Well, there is no next issue. It's being continued on, what is it, Mighty Morphin #1? I don't even have it. There's Mighty Morphin, and there's Power Ranger #1. There's actually, let me toss it up real quick. I thought I had it. Do I not? No, I was actually just looking at the comic stuff. If if you want to help support the channel, I have some Amazon links below, and since I'm an Amazon affiliate, anything you buy through Amazon, it costs you absolutely nothing extra, but it'll give me about, like 3% maybe. So if you're wanting to buy something like a toy, you buy a Lightning Collection toy, I get like 20 cents maybe of the $20. It's not a lot, but guys, believe me, I bought lights with it. Like, I bought stuff to review for the channel. So it is really helpful. So that's my little plug for it. If you want to help the channel, please use the Amazon links below. And if you buy anything at all through that link, it costs you 0 extra, and I make a little bit for it. But here is the big one. So Mighty Morphin right there. This, however, is Power Rangers Volume 1. I know, I really freaked you out with that pause right there. So here we go. This is going to be the one that is based on the Omega Rangers, but we did get this one right here. Power Rangers Volume 1. A new team comes together to battle a new cosmic threat. And, and it says only Lord Drakkon, their greatest enemy, can save them. So that's gonna be fun. I guess that's where that weird 3-eyed tiger kind of thing is here. But OG Power Rangers, Jason, Trini, and Zach can hope to defeat a new cosmic threat. It's gonna be really crazy. So we have, it's Ryan Parrott, and this is gonna be Power Rangers 1 through 4. If you want to go ahead and get in on your pre-order, it's gonna be $16.99, and it is not coming out, my friends, until May. Because seriously, Power Rangers #1 isn't even out yet, and this has to gather all 4. But hey, if you want to go ahead and get the pre-order, I have it as well as all of the other. If you're interested in any of the trade paperbacks, you want to pick up Sins of the Future, that's a new one coming out. You want to pick up Rise of Drakkon, something like that. This right here, whoops, that wasn't right. Here we go. This right here is the cover for Sins of the Future. If you want to go ahead and check out Ranger Command Power Hour, actually has not only the preview pages up, but he also, by he, I mean Eric, Trekkie B47, Ranger Command Power Hour is actually 3 people AP, Zach, and Eric, if you don't know. But Eric did a spoiler-free review of it. I think of this one as well as some preview pages. So go check out Ranger Command Power Hour, and you'll be able to see a bit more information about that. It comes out, if I am not mistaken, let me double check my dates right here. That is November 3rd and Amazon. So yes, next Wednesday. So that'll be next Wednesday, the 28th. If you are at your local comic book store, you can pick up Power Rangers Sins of the Future. Normal paperback, gonna be running at $19.99. Looks crazy. I mean, I heard like Nadira was gonna be in it, and it's just, yeah, Alan. Hey, Orange, can you take care of that, please? Thanks, dude. So, yeah, we definitely have a lot of fun stuff coming out for comics. And I also, Power Ranger. PowerRanger.com has a really great comics database, and I understand the news isn't quite as kept up as I really would have liked it to all of the time. But you can definitely check out where Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers, Drakkon New Dawn, all of that. Looking at Mighty Morphin, we have okay, Mighty Morphin issue 1 is November 4th. That's my birthday. My birthday is Wednesday, November 4th, and I get a brand new comic book of Mighty Morphin. Woohoo! Yeah, so that's November 4th, and then Power Rangers is going to be November 11th, so it's the following week. So, first and second Wednesdays, you are going to be getting Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers, and then let me throw this out, October 28th. Coming up next week, also, and I had to double check that date on that, yeah. That would be Drakkon New Dawn. Is actually also coming out next Wednesday. So it looks like we have Drakkon New Dawn issue 3, which is going to wrap that up. And then, of course, there is a soft cover, so there's a trade paperback of it. If you want to pick it up, again, link. It just says, like, comics. So there we go. So that's going to be coming out. And then, yeah, we don't have, I mean, Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers aren't a limited run. They're just the actual comics. And, yeah, looks like it's going to be around the first-ish week of it, except maybe January, but we'll cover that once we get to January, right? Right. I may be depressed, guys, but I'm still planning on being here. You know what? We've already talked way too long about all this. I didn't expect to go this long about everything. Thanks. Thanks, y'all. I've got to mention really quick, though, that Morphin Meet is happening right now with Renegade Game Studios. If you want to check them out, please, they have a convention going on right now, lots of interviews, lots of fun stuff. You can even do the look at the game that's going to be coming out, I was going to say the tabletop RPG, but that's not true. It's the deck builder game, and actually thanks to Lord Malachite for shooting me some info, actually, as I was live here. The Dino Thunder is actually coming 2021 to Heroes of the Grid, but it won't be 2021's big expansion. It said think Zeo expansions, because I know they have been going towards Zeo. Deck Builder pre-order with bonuses announcement should be soon. Delivery is going to be set for March or April of 2021, and we won't be getting any RPG news, and that's going to be from the Power Rangers RPG, which is going to be in sync with D&D 5th edition. We won't be hearing any news about that until at least January. So they're going to be doing, it looks like probably focusing on, remember right now they do have a campaign going for the newest stuff for Heroes of the Grid. I know there is, if you get in on it, I think you like a fan pack or something. There's a lot. I'm sorry, I've kind of forgotten it all over the last 2 weeks, but that's what's going on right now. And then they're going to be focusing on this deck builder, of course, and then the RPG after that. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll gladly keep you updated on everything. Not a ton in new merch news. There's merch news. Again, I'm Blue's Clues. We watched some Blue's Clues today with my daughter. just figured out Blue's Clues. It's a new Blue's Clues one, too, with Josh. It's really cute. She loves them. Between my daughter and being younger, I have watched Blue's Clues with Steve, with Josh, and who was the middle one? Joe. I have watched all of them. You know what? They're made for 4-year-olds. They're adorable. It's fine. These shirts right here, however, because I probably don't have a link for them because I'm dumb, but these are actually brand new shirts that are up on Amazon, and they are actual adult sizes. If I could, there we go, I'll put that one up there. You can see it a little bit better. But these are actual adult sizes shirts, $21.99. They do come in women's sizes. Some of them are actually in youth sizes as well. Excuse me. So I know, it doesn't say Saban anymore, man. It's just Power Rangers with the logo. I love it. You see people walking around just a Batman logo. Let's go. Let's just have a Power Ranger logo. Really do want one, man. Probably the one with the color. But again, they have youth cut and women cut as well. So go check them out if you really want. I'll find you a link real quick. Rangers shirt. Hey, if I spelled things right, it would help. Aha, balls. Here we go. Just got an email. We just got an email. Gonna get a flag because I'm singing their songs. Maybe not. I just save, give it a moment or two, but it'll populate, and you can go check them out. And these are, of course, by the way, I will never, if there are bootleg shirts or fake or whatever, I don't tell you about those. If you're like, oh, I saw that shirt, Wedding Ranger, I don't tell you about fake shit. I want this to be official. I want your money going directly to Power Rangers, directly to Kamen Rider, with that Team Rider stuff. I do not stand for that. I see people posting bootleg Team Rider stuff. I report them immediately. It's just, no. Not doing it. Donnie, what's up with the 07? Thank you so much for the salute. Welcome in. Yeah. So we got those. That was shirts. And honestly, that is about it for merch news this week. Not a lot, but that is okay. Some stuff. I think, I guess one tiny little bit. The 2-packs, Andros and Astronema, those 2-packs have been shown. They're back on Amazon, and they've apparently also been found on Walmart. So if you're afraid that they were going to be exclusive, they're at least showing up on 2 different sites now, so it can maybe give you a little bit to play with. Those are listed under the link. If you click my link for all of I have a list of things. I put things in categories. This is why I always have price drops for you guys. So yeah, go check those, and they'll have them up. But yeah, they are actually slated for, it just says January 1st of next year. So who knows, but they should be at least available at Walmart and Amazon if you want to get that Astronema 2-pack. I know, hey, don't you be giving me any TJ hate, because he's one of the GOATs. I'm just saying, I can't wait for Astronema. It's gonna be freaking amazing. It's gonna be so good. Okay, we're gonna move ahead to Toku news and Kamen Rider news. I'm not even taking my potty break. We're just going straight to it. What am I gonna... I had a weird popping from my closet. I hope a squirrel didn't fall in from the attic. No, I'm kidding. That wouldn't... If a squirrel literally fell in from the attic, you would know. You would just know. That would be the end of it. Hey, let's talk about Kamen Rider Slash. This new rider. We gotta see this first. This is the best thing. So all of our leaks now are coming out of, Korea? It's like a safety thing. They have to take a picture, basically. They have to test all of its safety features, and they have to make sure that it is safe for the age group that it has been applied for. And they showed us this, so we got our first look of Slash. Now, I keep wanting to say Sklash because I've been watching, I just got done watching Build, so I have Sklash driver stuck in my head, but that is going to be that. I don't know if that's his henshin device or weapon. I'm going both? Who knows? It could probably be both. at this point, but this was the much better picture we got of him a little later. Kamen Rider / Hansel and Gretel, although it says Hanselnuts. Never a girl. Never get girls. Valkyrie! I love you, Valkyrie. I need some of her stuff. Maybe eventually. Juju, so yeah, what do you think? I have this odd, the buttons on it obviously make me think of anything with X-Aid. The trimming on it with the white makes me think a lot of Kamen Rider Rogue from Build Gintaro. Gintaro? Anyway. His lining on it kind of reminds me a little bit of those. I really like it. I think it looks fun. He's got a very interesting explosion for his helmet, and I can't wait to see more of him. You already know who he is, but if you're not watching, if you're behind on Saber, I'm not going to tell you, but you kind of already knows who he's going to be. But he gets Hansel and Gretel. Going to be a rider with pink and blue armor, and it's going to be called the Anjuken Sojune. It's going to be his sword that also functions as a gun. Hurrah! Sword guns! That's what we need. It's going to talk about this guy right here, this road show. It's actually going to be a double billing because COVID fracked over the world. So it's actually going to be coming out on December 18th. Kamen Rider Saber, the movie, and 01, the movie, double feature, December 18th. Please remember, I mean, if you're in Japan, you know what? I was going to say, please remember your social distancing in Japan. If you're in Japan and you're watching this, you don't really need to hear my stupid-ass Midwestern things of this, because we are just... I'm happy to say in St. Louis, our COVID rates aren't spiking right now, but if you go to the Boot Hill and the little, like, ding, 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 parts of Missouri, yeah, you just wear a mask and drink hand sanitizer is all I gotta tell you. So, Saber, the movie, there's a forbidden book that must be read or else it will cause ruin and swallow the world. And it's introducing a teaser trailer with a new Kamen Rider dubbed as the Swordsman of Immortality. Fun, fun, fun. And in 01, the movie, the world will end and eternal life is born. I mean, it's not bad, actually. Has he seen the world lately? Oh, you mean there's more to it? Naruto transforms into Kamen Rider 01 Hell Rising Happa. So he will fight the new enemy, Kamen Rider Eden, who we saw at the end of 01, who we couldn't really see because of the movie, because of COVID, and so now we will finally be getting all of that. So expect by December 18th, our time in the US, we'll be finding a lot more about those. But this, wait, not that. This. Tomorrow, US time, tomorrow, I'm gonna know how many kidneys I have to sell. Because tomorrow, we are going to be getting more information about the complete selection modification Kamen Rider Gaim Sengoku Driver. If you've been playing along at home, don't say no, just live more. If you've been playing at home, this is my very, very first Rider belt. This is for my very, very first Rider series, and I only got this in July. Okay? I got this in July. And now they're going to be dropping a $400 belt on me. I didn't get the Kiva one because it was $319, and I'm like, I can't afford that shit. But a long time ago, when I was talking about CSM stuff and whatever, my husband Keith, who also really likes Gaim, he's like, well, you know, if one of those Gaim one comes out, we gotta get it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, no, you gotta get it. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be really expensive. And he's like, yeah, but I think we should probably get it, right? We should probably get it. Bitch, this thing gonna be like $500. I ain't gonna blame him. I'm gonna show you my Saber. Real quick, I'm gonna grab my Saber driver. Alright. Boo boo. I'll just have it on there right on this side, but that's my I don't know. I have it off, but yeah. So I have 2 belts now. Even though Saber, I mean, I gotta tell you, I'll be honest with you, Saber's like, I don't want to say not like super mid on me, but I haven't like really felt for it. I think the best thing about Saber that I have going for me is the fact that I watch it with Keith, and it's like a, you know, like if you're married or you have a girlfriend, it's like it's your time together, you know, especially when you're married, having kids between work and stuff. Like, we don't get a lot of time to ourselves, and so snuggling up on the couch, and yes, I will snuggle. I'm a snuggler. We will snuggle on the couch and watch Kamen Rider Saber together, and by God, that's one of the highlights of my week is to just sit on the couch and watch Saber with Keith. So, I have all that. I have way more stuff. I have an HLJ order. As soon as my Gaim book is in stock and hits my private warehouse, I'm going to ship. So, if any luck, next week, maybe I can do another unboxing video of my next HLJ stuff. But what else? I was going to talk. But yeah, this arc, it's going to come with a lot of stuff probably. And it's going to cost a lot of money. And I will have an update on that next week. And with that, is that the end of... Ooh, you know what? I don't have a picture for it, but I do want to tell you that Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes, the new game, has had a ton of trailers, and it actually comes out on October 29th. So that'd be like the 28th hour time. So, yeah. Yeah, I died inside just a little bit. So yeah, that is their October 29th is Thursday, so ours is the 28th is a Wednesday, of course. So go check that out. And then this next one, I'm going to toss this up real quick, and then I'm going to take a very quick 2 minute to go run upstairs. But then I'm going to talk about the live show in 2021 that is happening. So I'm going to toss up this real quick. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, that was a quick 2 minutes. I'm back already, so let's go ahead and talk about this guy right here. The Kamen Rider Super Sentai Live Show 2021. We got some information for it. It's the day 2 kind of. There's 2 days of events, so it's going to be happening February 9th through 10th at in Japan. I was at the Nippon Budokan, which is, you know, if you've ever been there. Oh, dude, you know what? I gotta catch up with chat real quick. Just say hey to everybody. Zach, what's up? Yes, I am dead inside. I'm always dead inside. Donnie, what is up? Superheroes 101. Hey, Superheroes 101. What is up? Hello, Matt. Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, I've had a rough week. I've had a rough few weeks, so thanks, y'all, for being here. It keeps me up, keeps me happy, so, thank you so much for that. But this, yeah, it's gonna be happening February 9th through 10th. Super duper expensive. Gonna be about $90 for one day, about $165 for 2 days. Kids under 3 can attend free of charge, but there are going to be, of course, strict COVID things going on. There's going to be the day 2 is just going to have a concert. It's going to be crazy. They perform all the theme songs. If you haven't known what any of these do, but they're always a lot of fun. I like to watch them afterwards, if at all possible. Let me go ahead and drop out writer news real quick now that we are officially on to Sentai news. Let's go ahead and move. No, don't move all of you. I just wanted to move one. Everything is falling apart in my life. Not entirely true. I've got you guys and these pictures right here that I'm trying to cover everything for. The Super Mini Pla, Bio Robo, Bio Dragon have been officially revealed. Super Mini Pla, get out your wallets. Hope your fingers are ready to go, because you're going to have lots of injuries. Mecha Bio Robo is going to be costing you 5,500 yen. And then you have the Carrier Bio Dragon is going to be 11,000 yen. Both of them are scheduled for release in February. And I don't know if pre-orders are up right now or yet or not. Pre-orders are up or not. That would probably be the more actual way to say that. But yeah, it's gonna be from 1984's Bioman. Usually when it comes to Super Mini Pla, you can find most places. I mean, you can obviously Toku Collectibles and whatever, but you're gonna be able to find them on Barnes and Noble, even Amazon sometimes. So if you really, really, really want to find them, there you go. And that's actually it for Sentai news this week. It's lame. I'm sorry, but there actually really wasn't a lot of Sentai news this week that I was like, oh, I really need to cover. This next one, though, is going to be a game. How about Override 2 Super Mech League Ultraman? The anime characters are going to be showing up on that. You're going to have Ultraman, Bemular, Ultraman Suit version 7, and Black King. They're going to be part of the game's season pass. More will be updated later. Except for a December release. Looks like, December, because PS5. Oh, Jesus. I'm already going, PS5? Oh my God. It's almost November. Yeah. Override 2 Super Mech League, scheduled for December release. Switch, PS4, 5, Xbox, and PC. With the deluxe edition containing both the main game and the season pass. And there's going to be a bunch of other stuff too. So if you want to go ahead and check it out. Ultraman version. Oh, I have it. I have yet to see this anime. And yet, that's because Bluefin was really cool and they sent me some Ultraman stuff for Christmas last year. It was a very Ultraman Christmas and I was very happy. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just gonna check something real quick. About an hour or two. Only 3 weeks away, right, Zach? Like, that's, yeah, PS4 has been out for 5 or 6 years, but oh my God. Yeah, but then you realize how old you are and you're like, shit, I remember like the pre-order hype for the PS3. I remember my PS2. I remember my PS1 playing the original Tony Hawk and WWF Warzone, because everybody was all about wrestling, and I played it. Do not watch Ultraman anime with daughter. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. I said my launch PS2. Damn. I didn't get a PS2 until like pretty, I don't want to say like pretty late in the game, but I would say I got it like well over halfway into its life, because like I went to college and I just classes and stuff, like I didn't have any time. And so when I finally got some time around my junior year maybe of college, I bought a PS2 and then I bought a Wii. There's a lot of stuff. I like to finagle things. Yeah, man. Matt got my Rangers Lair Lightning Collection figure in today. Sweet. Let's see. Did I get this week? Oh, I did mention at one point I'd show some of my Beast Morpher stuff, and then I've kind of realized that I don't have much, and there's a really good reason why I don't have much. Yeah, I don't have Jack down here. So it's a really good reason why I don't have any Beast Morpher stuff down here, and that's because my daughter really loves Beast Morphers, and she stole all my toys. So I have like all the main series figures, all the 6-inch. I got a ton of them. Didn't get any of the Megazords. Those things were, one, expensive, two, not. I couldn't even find all 5 of them unless I was just gonna buy them off Amazon. The Morpher everything. It's actually all in her room right now in her Power Ranger tote. So I can't feel bad about not having any toys down here for Beast Morphers because it's all going to a almost 4-year-old little girl who is gonna be Devin for Halloween for the 2nd year. She was Devin last year. I even told her, I'm like, what you want to be for Halloween? I want to be Devin. Okay, but you were Devin last year. Do you want to get a different costume? And you could just, play with your Devin costume dress up? No. I want to be Devin. Well, there you go. Representation matters, folks. My almost 4-year-old daughter really wants to be Devin. She sees no reason why she can't be Devin. And I'm like, you get it. So she's got, I'm telling you, my kid, she is so fucking spoiled in Power Rangers. You don't even know. She has the matching gloves. She has all of the suits. She has the toys. Actually, I have one Beast Morphers toy down here. I have the giant sword. I also have the saber sword and then whatever. The moral of the story is I'm okay with toys being played with. Just like I had a container of I'm actually going to wrap up the stream really soon. Thank y'all for hanging out, but I had a container of cards, the OG cards from 93 and 94. She got into them. She started playing with them. They're all mixed up now. There's no order to them. Some of them have gotten bent. And I'm like, part of me was like, don't touch my, my toys, don't touch my stuff as a kid. And I'm like, they would literally be sitting in a box, unlooked at, on whatever. Why? Why let them sit in a box? I mean, they're not even worth anything. They're not worth the paper they're printed on. Those cards are worthless. So they only have sentimental value. And so I just let her play with them because at least then I can look at them. And it's like, yeah, okay, you want to look at those? It's so much fun. I've really let go on there are certain toys, obviously, I do not let her play with. But I've really let go on some things because I'm like, man, they're made for kids. She grabbed my brand new saber belt and dropped it. And I'm like, they're literally made for kids. Like, they're made to be dropped. They're made to be played with. And so I've really tried to back off and just let her enjoy it and let her play with it. And I couldn't imagine being a kid at 4 watching Power Rangers and your mom being like, hey, you want to get that figure too? Or look, I go out, go get groceries or whatever, go to Walmart. She stays home with my husband. I come home, I bought your new Power Ranger figure. He's like, really? Like, you couldn't even pretend it was for you? Nah, man, nah. You know what though? I'm in a good mood. Things are great. But I think I'm just gonna wrap it up because I don't want to keep y'all if I'm just gonna ramble. Man, I've had a really, really rough few mental weeks, and I've told you guys about my depression before. I think I've mentioned seasonal affective disorder and stuff, but it's really hit me bad this year with COVID, being stuck in, not being able to see family as much. Usually family is one of my outlets of helping get out of depression, and not being able to see them as much is really tough. And the season's changing. My seasonal affective disorder is actually hitting me a little bit earlier than it normally does, so I'm really fighting, but guys, I am fighting back. I'm not gonna let depression win. This time this year, I got a light therapy lamp to try. So I've yeah, I've got that, medications and stuff, but I'm gonna try to do my best. I don't want to ghost November, like I normally do. Just gotta stay on it, right? Just gotta stay mentally better. But hey, I got my birthday's coming up. I got my gift in early from Keith, which I can't, like, I literally can't show you because it's gonna be a desk and I haven't built it yet. It's sitting upstairs. IKEA just delivered it this morning. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get, if you guys don't know, I'm actually using 6 foot, yeah, 6 foot folding buffet table, like a big folding table. That's literally what my desk is right now, down in the studio. So I'm getting a real desk. I'm getting like cable management stuff. I'm getting things to hide cables a little bit better. I'm actually getting like desk organizers to be able to put my pins and stuff in. Yeah, and then Keith promised he's gonna help me out. I've got some lighting and stuff to do back there, a little bit more setup, but hopefully this weekend, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it at all, but I am gonna be in a much better mental space here. Oh, and I bought some I'm in the basement. I don't see sun. I can't grow a plant if I wanted to. So on my IKEA order, I added 3 fake little plants. And I'm not kidding you. They actually make me a little happier. It makes me feel like I might actually see the sun again. Right? We're never going to see the sun again. I live in the Midwest. It's almost November. Never going to see the sun again. Also, one of these days, I'm going to do an ASMR thing where I just whisper into this mic. Okay, maybe not. Dude, this desk is going to be so easy, Superhero 101. It's the flat slab. And all we have to do is screw in the 4 legs, and then there's one in the middle in the back as a brace. So I have 5 legs. And that's it. And then screwing in all the cable management stuff. But y'all, this has been a blast. I'm going to go hang out in Hassan's stream for a bit and go join him up for playing some against me. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you to Moira and Alan so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreons for helping make this and all videos possible. I have some information below if you want to check out my, check out Patreon. I do. You want I do have. It's not a giant lamp. It's actually called a light therapy light, and it helps bring sunlight to me. So, I'm heading out. I love y'all. If no one told you today, you're awesome. I love you. Just stay positive, and we'll make it to another day together. Right. We'll make it to another day together. I'll see you there.